morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you what a day in the life of a third grade teacher is like. Enjoy! Okay, so it is a little bit before 6:30 this morning and I'm headed into school. I think I'll probably get there about 6:45. So I typically get to school between 6:30 and 7:15. I try to get there at least before 7:15, but there are days that I don't get there until 7:30. So we aren't required to be there until 7:30 anyways. I just usually take a day or two each week just to get there a little bit early so that I can get everything ready and organized for the week. Wow, that sun's coming in so bright this morning. Oh my goodness, my eyes are watering, but I love it. It's so beautiful. It just makes it nice and refreshing when I step into the classroom. Okay, so typically the first thing that I do in the morning when I come in is I go ahead and turn on all of my lights and lamps just to kind of create a really nice ambiance for the kids when they walk into the classroom. First thing in the morning, I actually go ahead and check my emails. You will notice that I already have some things laid out for today. These are actually the kids' new math chapters for Unit 7. So we are going to switch out the math chapters that are in their binders right now with the new ones today. So that's why I have this huge stack of papers. Right next to it, I have all of my math materials, my manual. We have our Unit 6 test today. Whoops. And then I have my teacher math binder. Over here, these are some things that I have to take care of this morning. So these are kind of like the things that I'm going to send kids to run to different teachers. So I'm gonna send the kids on errands this morning to drop off some of this stuff. I also have my lesson planning calendar, my behavior sheets, and my attendance right here ready to go. Over off to the side, I have my materials for our Scholars Showcase, which is a family night that's coming up on Friday. What the kids are doing is they are going to show off some of their work. So every morning, I just like to have everything laid out. I either do this after school on the day before, or I come in really, really early and I do it that morning. So it really kind of just depends. We actually had yesterday off because it was technically our spring break. We had last Friday and this Monday. And so I actually came up to school on Monday and I set everything out for today. So it does make it easier when you just kind of put in a little bit of extra time, if you have it, just so that everything flows super smoothly. And I actually look like a zebra right now. Oh my goodness, what's that story? A bad case of stripes? Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close the blinds a little bit and then check my email and we will get started with the day. Also, any reminders that I need throughout the day, I just write down on a little sticky note and I put it right on my computer so that if I'm over here taking attendance or checking my emails or anything like that, it's right here in front of me so that I don't forget. So at our school, we actually have to take attendance twice. We do it on paper because this is actually the lunch count, and then we have our attendance online. Okay, so I have my email pulled up, I have Class Dojo pulled up, I have my attendance pulled up, and then I always pull up some kind of soft music because the kids do eat breakfast and do their morning work as soon as they come in the morning. So I like to have just a very calm environment for when they walk into the classroom. Once I get everything pulled up on my computer, I go through the daunting teacher bag. It's actually pretty stuffed today. It's typically not this stuffed, but I took home a bunch of curriculum books over spring break and all kinds of things, papers to grade and to file and all kinds of things. So that is why it is so stuffed today. Typically it's only probably this full, but it's about 3 or 4 times the width today just because I did take home a lot of things over the break so that I could get some stuff done and so that I could get caught up. So let's dive into it. I was wondering why it was so dark in here. I only had one light on. You will notice that my focus wall is bare right now, and that's number one because we had testing the past couple of weeks, so I did take everything down. And number two, I actually have to switch it out with the new content that we will be learning this week. So as I introduce our new reading, writing, and math concepts, I will put those up on the focus wall. You will also notice that I need to change my learning goals for today, reading and writing, and our math one is staying the same. We are still finishing up fractions. This is my lovely, lovely planner. It is not an Erin Condren Teacher teacher planner, but it is very similar, only it doesn't have the lesson planning part of it. I plan my lessons using a lesson planning binder. So this is just a regular planner, but it is from Michaels. It's a recollections planner, and it is the horizontal layout, which I absolutely love. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you want more details on this, please drop a comment down below and I'll show you over the summer. So I'm gonna go make some copies and pull a few books. We'll have to see if our prediction's correct.
Wait, how much was that? 28. 28. It's past 25. No. Yeah, it's past 25. It's 100. It's 100.
29. All right, so I just dropped the kiddos off at the playground. They have recess every day before lunch. So there are aides on the playground with the kids, and then they actually walk the students to lunch, and then I just go pick them up at the end of lunch. This is the time where I usually go up to the office, I check my teacher mailbox, I go to the bathroom, I just kind of run my little errands wherever I need to go during this time, and then I come back to the classroom and eat my lunch. Typically I eat in my classroom anyway. You notice that the lights are off, and I just like to kind of have this time to kind of calm down, rejuvenate. This is kind of like my me time. I do not eat in the teacher's lounge, number one, because I feel like I've been talking all day. So I feel like this is just the one point in the day where I can just kind of relax and take a few moments just to veg out and not really have to do a whole lot of talking. Not that I don't love my teacher friends, because I really, really do, but typically a lot of them leave for lunch anyways, or they just eat in their own classrooms as it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my lunch, and then I will pick the kids up at 12:30. We'll do a quick read aloud, a bathroom break, and then it will be time for intervention.
Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho, hey ho.
Sorry I I didn't get to film right after school for you guys, but basically I just tidied up my classroom and then I actually did something that I never, ever do. I stopped at Dairy Queen. Guys, I have not had Dairy Queen for probably 6 to 8 years. Like, I haven't had Dairy Queen in about 6 to 8 years. So that is crazy that I just randomly decided to stop at Dairy Queen and get a hot fudge sundae. I did bring home the math tests that we took today so that I can grade those. Honestly, I don't mind grading at home. I actually would rather be in my PJs, comfy on the couch and grading papers rather than having to stay late or go in early just to grade papers. If I'm going to be in the classroom early or late, I would much rather be doing something else besides just grading papers. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, click that subscribe button so that you don't miss any future videos. Bye, teacher friends.